his former team. And the Warriors' first possession. So without Draymond, you've got Steph Curry with Moses Moody, Will Richard, Jimmy Butler, and Quentin Post. They played 30 minutes the other night against Charlotte. Davion Mitchell is an excellent defender. He is there to bother Steph all night. Moody, mid-range fade. Jimmy Butler the rebound, trying to bank it home. Quentin Post, a third opportunity. No, he fouled as he pushed off.
Well, Wiggins was on him trying to box him out. He had the right idea. And again, it's the switching defense. He had Davion Mitchell switch on to Jimmy Butler, and he tried to get one up. That's how we got the rebound, and the Warriors are getting their crash rate up early. You just don't want to do too much.
Davion Mitchell with Norman Powell, Pelo Larson, Andrew Wiggins, and Bam Adebayo. Bam has been rolling the last three, but he throws that away. Jimmy Butler, great steal. Steph and Larson get a piece of that. No, they're going to say Curry.
Turnover. You want to limit that as much as possible because Spo has his guys playing well.
Well, they only had 4 turnovers against OKC. The Miami Heat, 4 turnovers in an entire NBA game against a team that forces the most turnovers. Adebayo has been shooting threes, 13 of his last 23, missing there. And Will Richard blocking Larson from behind. And then Richard 3. Here comes Norman Powell. Powell coming over from the Clippers. He's averaging 23 a game. Great three-point shooter, but Larson couldn't follow that in, and then tipped in by Andrew Wiggins.
They're getting on the glass, too.
Moody, after a main basket, had it blocked.
This is the fast pace that Heat want. Can you play with it? Can you attack when you get a chance and get back when they're running?
Larson inside, and Curry will
So it's a good sign for Spoelstra to see Larson at the free throw line as he makes the first one. But you're always worried when you see a team isn't doing something well, like not having road games. That means, well, they could be due. You don't want to let that happen on you.
I think the Heat are looking at the Warriors' three-point shooting the last 3 games and saying, we have to defend that 3. And Steph, hop back iron there. Post with another opportunity. So the Dubs start 0 for 5 here. That ball kicked.
But shooting percentages come up, and the Heat are actually 8th in three-point shooting percentage, so they're not too shabby.
And the Heat are 4th best defending the 3.
Now, Warriors defended 3-ball too, so something's got to give.
There's going to be a lob, and Jimmy smartly just came down and then went back up with it.
And how about the decision-making from Quentin Post? That's why they love him out there. The 3-ball eventually is going to start falling for him, but he's making great decisions, playing great basketball.
Post left his feet there and has already picked up 2 fouls.
He's one of those guys that really studies the game. He knows exactly who he's going against, what he can use.
And 13 of 23 on threes.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't sleep on his 3-ball from the corners.
Right.
He loves those corners.
So just as Kalina said, hey, the Heat aren't getting to the line. They already have 4 free throws. That is always the way it works.
Right.
And then Quentin Post and Moody not able to connect on that. So very ugly beginning for the Warriors offensively.
One of the better defensive teams in the league. One of the most physical ones.
Moody
misses it.
He just takes it from Davion Mitchell. See, Bam never left his feet. Jimmy Butler had to earn that. And it just takes a disciplined defender to not buy the pump fake.
Well, you have to expect that. Expect them to get back, be right on you. You got to have your entire repertoire on display against this team.
There's Bam. And if he's shooting threes, I know he's been hot lately, but you can live with that. As opposed to him taking Quentin Post inside with Post having the 2 fouls. QP for 3, and he can hurt you out there.
Okay. If QP starts hitting that 3-ball again, it opens everything up for the Warriors even more.
So 2 good defensive teams, 2 well-coached teams, 2 very deep teams. No call with that collision there between Larson and Steph. It was not a block and it was not a charge. And that was incidental versus illegal contact. Post missing the turnaround.
I love that, though. Just dribble into a post-up, take the bull by the horn, got a hand on that one. Yeah, Davion Mitchell on it, so small.
Wiggins for 3. Quentin Post, easiest rebound of the night. I didn't mention Miami's tempo, and you can feel it. And Butler right to the rim.
Well, you can score early offense, too. You don't have to use the whole shot clock. If you see awkward closeout happening, your man is not in good position like Bam Adebayo wasn't. You got to take advantage.
And Powell can score at every level. You got to respect it at the three-point line, and he's able to put it on the deck and get all the way home. Step back. On fire there.
You can see Steph is hunting shots, though. He wants to have a big offensive night, big scoring night.
They're going to need him tonight because Melton's coming off 24, not playing. Draymond's been great on the homestand, not playing. And Guy Santos gets you a lot of possessions, not playing. Bam missing there. Moody for three. Moses did not hit that. That went off the net.
It looked weird, right?
Now Wiggins will draw the blocking foul, lay it up and in.
Well, we've seen him here when he was with the Warriors, attacking people like this. That is if you're a guard, but bigs are getting it too. You have the open court. Remember D-Wing position, open court. So all these wings have that in their games now.
So GP2 in, and as small as the Warriors are going to be tonight, Gary and Moody, along with Podziemski and others, have to have a game. And how about Podziemski putting it in and drawing the foul?
The Warriors are getting intentional about pushing it themselves. Throw it up the floor and let someone attack. And you kind of have Larson in a bad way. He's backing up. He doesn't have you square. Oh, flex on him too.
Because Spoelstra then can go zone and all these other exotic things that Miami does.
It's smart.
But Podziemski completes the three-point play. And Powell all the way to the rim.
He's just got so much know-how right now.
He will be a free agent at the end of the year, and he will be coveted. Podziemski off back iron. First action for Trace Jackson Davis in.
Powell's about to be super paid.
Adebayo's got Podziemski on a switch. Steph came to double Larson on the baseline.
If you're going to double from there, he came off of Larson. You got to get the rotation a little earlier than that.
So Steve Kerr going to use a timeout.
When they need to, even in some of these clips, you'll see the Warriors pivot, kind of show them the ball. He has been a menace.
And Detroit's been incredible.
Yeah.
Steph, after the timeout, you leave Curry open for three. That'll work.
They just weren't ready to defend. Coach Spoelstra turned around. He is frustrated with that.
He's going to sub somebody in. Jaime Jaquez Jr., his first playing time. Jaquez with Trace Jackson Davis making sure to get all the way to the rim. Shot clock at 5 now. Wiggins, 3 free throws. It's the second foul on Steph. And it's just
to start this game, it's so well deserved. He was a key part of that run in 2000 year.
More than Steph, more than Clay, more than Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins. In a 22 championship season with the highest three-point shooting percentage.
And he might have led the team in smiles that year.
Trace Jackson Davis is fouled.
Against the great decision makers, a lot of guys that can roll to the basket, make that pass and finish. As Trace misses the first one.
America's Got Talent, our code if you got any talent. Trace missing both free throws there. So Buddy Hield with GP2, Trace Jackson Davis, Steph, and Podziemski. I mentioned 3 of the top 9 Warriors are out tonight, so rotations will be different. Wiggins. Great contest by GP2, better rebound by Davion Mitchell. Mitchell's become a 40% three-point shooter, and right on cue, drops it in.
You see it happen all the time. A team gets an offensive rebound and they hit a three. Or it's a great time to shoot a three. The defense is kind of discombobulate after they get the rebound.
Curry is going to get to the line.
High. And Steph will throw that lob, so made way for Steph.
Good perimeter shooter.